This gecko is a lily white, believe it or not. And in this video, I'm going to talk about my most anticipated projects for 2025. Now, only one of these two geckos is a lily white, and the answer might not be what you're expecting. This girl on my left is the actual lily white, and this girl is just a high white pattern animal. What's going on here? This is basically a hyper tangerine lily white. You can see that the lily white markings are actually all orange or pink, and that is caused by the hyper tangerine. Now, this is a little project I've been keeping close for quite some time. It's a very, very exciting project. Some of my subscribers and members here on YouTube already knew about this project, but now I wanted to reveal it and show the rest of you guys what this project is all about. This girl, while she is not a lily white and she is very, very, beautiful and nice in her own right, this is an animal that will be paired to a really high white animal that will produce extreme harlequins with a lot of cream and high white markings. But this girl here, this is a project that I want to do to basically try and bring out the brightest and most orange markings possible, and that can only be done with the tangerine pigment. And that is why I'm so excited about this project, because not a lot of people have been working on it. A lot of people sleep on it. It's super underrated. I think the reason is because it is so hard to capture how awesome and amazing this coloration is on camera and in pictures. But when you see these guys in person, your mind will be blown, because it is unlike any other gecko I have ever seen. Now, I've been going back and forth on whether to pair this girl with this tangerine male or another one I have up there. Ultimately, I think I'm gonna go with this tangerine male. Now, this is an extreme harlequin pinstripe tangerine and lavender based male that was produced right here. He was actually on our last video of our tangerine project video for the Crested geckos, but he wasn't really nicely fired up. He's a little bit better this video, so I thought maybe I showed you guys him and see if I would pair him up with this girl. But what I'm trying to do is create some really high expression tangerine lily whites with a lot of busy harlequin pattern, and these two complement each other very well. If this guy ends up not being her boyfriend, it will definitely be another tangerine animal that has really nice extreme harlequin markings. Now, the good thing about this guy is that his structure is picture perfect and he is a full pinstripe. So we will be producing some full pinstripe tangerines with a lot of pattern. Now, you can see that the tangerine pattern kind of like attaches itself to the harlequin markings, whereas a regular harlequin crested gecko will be kind of like a orangish pattern that it starts off orange, and as it gets older it starts going more yellow, and then eventually it fades completely within the first 2 or 3 years of life. But the tangerines have held up a lot better when it comes to that orange sticking through their whole life. Some tangerines are higher expression than others, and some hold better than others. This guy's parents, actually his dad was very, very high tangerine, but as the years has passed by, he's about 10 years old now, he has gotten a little bit less orange. But I think that this girl will actually bring out that super hyper tangerine coloration in the markings. So this is a possible future pair for 2025. I'm excited to see what these guys would make. I think lily whites are awesome, and this just added another layer of lily white, combos that we could play with. So I'm very excited about these. Now, one of my most anticipated gargoyle gecko pairings is Deadpool Jr. with this absolutely beautiful imported female that I got from Czech Republic. Now, as you can see, this girl is completely saturated from head to toe, or should I say tip of the tail. And of course, Deadpool Jr. has proven to produce some of the most insane gargoyle geckos of last year and the previous years. These are going to be making some super high red, high coverage, deep red gargoyle geckos. And I cannot wait to see what these babies look like when I put these two geckos together. Now, I should also say that these two animals are red base, so it will be red on top of red. Red on red, red on red. That's what I love. Gargoyle geckos do not get better than this. and this is an exciting new pair for 2025. Now, Duncan here has quickly become one of the favorite geckos on the channel, and he is, of course, a Frappuccino, which is a Cappuccino Lily White. And this girl here will be having her first year breeding, and she is like one of the whitest geckos I own. Not a speck of yellow or cream on her. Her markings are just completely white. And these two will be making some absolutely insane, beautiful babies. The purpose of this pairing is to obviously make killer high white Frappuccinos, killer Cappuccinos with a lot of high white, and just overall beautiful, gorgeous geckos. Now, the white is something that sticks out to me in a lot of Cappuccinos and Frappuccinos because the white, for whatever reason, tends to just pop a lot more and be more of a pure white, a paper white, when you put it with a Cappuccino or a Frappuccino. Now, Duncan here has more of like a cream coloration when it comes to his markings, his lily white markings, but I am expecting this girl to make some absolutely paper white lily whites, Frappuccinos, and caps when I pair these two together. Now, probably my most anticipated pair for Gargoyle geckos for the 2025 season is Tampax and Jessica Rabbit. Now, this will be Tampax's first year breeding, and everybody, including myself, obviously, are very, very excited to see what he produces because up to this point, he has proven to be one of the, if not the best Gargoyle gecko in the world. Of course, Tampax is a Deadpool line animal, and this was an animal that I produced through Pennywise and a Deadpool daughter. So those two bloodlines together have made some absolute magic. And this lady here is absolutely unrelated, but Jessica Rabbit I actually imported from Korea. She is a stunning gecko. She is a little bit of a bigger girl, but these two together I expect to make some fireworks. I will also be pairing Tampax to a few other girls, but you will have to stick around and see when I reveal that later in the future. But as of now, you can start to get excited because Tampax will be breeding in the 2025 breeding season. I can't promise you how many babies I will let go as of now, but I will be obviously selling some of his babies. Stay tuned, guys. This guy is an absolute, specimen, absolute beautiful, gorgeous gecko, one of my very best ever produced. Jessica Rabbit is just an overall almost perfect looking gargoyle gecko. She has some eyebrows, she has perfect laterals, perfect mid-dorsal stripes, the red is vibrant, and I can't wait to see what these two guys produce. If you're as excited as I am about breeding geckos in 2025, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you follow along because we have so many more updates to give you when it comes to this coming season. And as next year rolls on, I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store. So make sure you check it out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.